Next week we're going to be celebrating Valentine's Day, but I have a lot of Valentine's Day books, and so I think I'm going to start reading some of them now so that I can actually read all of them to you guys, so that I have enough time to read all of them to you because they're really good. This one, I don't know if you remember, but during Christmas time I read you a story like this about Olive. Remember when she thought she was a reindeer? This one is Olive again, but it's called Olive, My Love. Like all of my love, but Olive, my love. Cute. One afternoon, Olive was baking her favorite treat, dog biscuits. Baking made Olive's kitchen feel warm and smell sweet. When the biscuits were done, Olive lay down in a sunny spot to take a nap. Now I feel warm and sweet too, thought Olive. She was nearly asleep when she thought she heard someone calling her name. She perked up her ears and listened. Someone was singing. My love to you, oh, Olive sang along. It is something dogs have to do. It was her friend Dexter, the winged dog. A dog with wings that sings, thought Olive. I like that. He was singing really loud now. All of my love, all of my love. Olive sang too. She tipped back her head, and when Dexter sang the last words, to you, she howled, ow! The song was interrupted by a thump. Olive jumped up. The fur on her back jumped up too. On Olive's doorstep was the biggest heart she had ever seen. You dropped all of your love, Olive called out. But it was too late. Dexter had already flown away. I'd better return it, thought Olive. She filled a sack with fresh biscuits. When you're going on an adventure, it's good to pack a snack. I don't know if she'll get hungry, huh? Olive hadn't gone far when she heard these 4 words. Stop! No! Don't go! Olive stopped. Stand clear of the rut, instructed the squirrel. Just then, down the rut rolled a nut. This thing right here, this little contraption, is a rut. And there's a nut rolling down it. The squirrel held it up to show Olive. Now I can say hello. Hello, my name is Handler. I have more nuts than any other squirrel on the hill. They fall off the tree, roll into my rut, and that's a one-way trip to where I want them to be. I don't have to go gather nuts. Nuts come to me, and I'm so pleased to meet you. The squirrel could talk really fast. What do you do with so many nuts? Asked Olive. I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Phew! Sometimes it takes all day to count them, said Handler. Want to help? I'd love to stay and count with you, said Olive, but I have to return this heart. Oh, let me count that for you. 1. You have 1 heart, said Handler, looking very pleased with himself. He picked up a bunch of nuts and hugged them. This is Dexter's heart, said Olive. He lost it. Oh, said Handler, letting a few nuts fall from his grip. You'd better return that. To you I say good luck and goodbye. Olive pushed the heart. Olive pulled the heart. This was hard work. Olive was tired. She decided it was time to reward herself with a treat. As she chewed on her biscuit, she heard a voice say, 8, 9, 10. It was Handler. Olive had hardly moved. Dexter's heart was really big. Handler, do you know a horse or a mule who lives nearby? Some kind of an animal that can carry something big, said Olive. An elephant would be good. Handler didn't feel like counting nuts anymore. He felt like helping Olive. We could take my car, said Handler. Oh, that'd work, huh? Just put that thing in the car. Okay. Which way? Asked Handler. Roof, said Olive, sniffing the air. Olive pointed the way. It's something dogs can do. Olive liked to ride in cars. She loved to sit by the window. They drove up the hill. Olive could see Dexter's house. It's just on the other side of that cliff, Handler said. Cliff? Olive yelped. Stop! No, Handler, don't go! Handler hit the brakes. The car jerked to a stop. The Hart, not knowing any better, kept on going. So they stopped, but the Hart went flying off. It shot forward toward the cliff, and then it froze in mid-air. Weird. How did that happen? It was caught in some kind of net. What is that in my web? Asked a spider. It's Dexter's heart, said Olive. He lost it. Oh, said the spider, you better return that. Oh, so it got stuck in the spider web. We're trying to, said Handler. Can we drive there? Impossible. No car can make it across the steep ravine. Even Dexter can't drive to his house. He flies. I wonder if I can help. My name is Weaver. Weaver began to wind silk thread around some branches. Weaving helps me think, she explained. She made a hammock. Swinging in a hammock helps me think, too. Wow, they're really going to a lot of trouble to get this heart back. Olive thought for a while, and then she said, a treat helps me think. She opened her sack of biscuits. Handler had brought some treats, too. Would anyone like a nut chew? Asked the squirrel. Achoo! Said the spider, sneezing. I'm allergic to nut chews. Would either of you like a fly wing? Oddly enough, both Olive and Handler were allergic to fly wings. Fly wings, said Weaver. That's it, flying. She turned her hammock over and stretched it back. A slingshot can catapult you over the ravine. You can fly to Dexter's house. Only a very brave dog could do that, said Handler. Oh, I don't think this is a good idea. Olive looked at the heart and thought about her friend Dexter, the dog with wings that sings. Olive was a brave dog. 1, 2, off she flew. So they took it and then let go and she went flying across. That's not a good idea to do that, but okay. Thump! Dexter opened his door and saw a huge heart lying there. I've brought your heart back, said Olive. My heart? Asked Dexter. You lost it. You were singing All of My Love, said Olive. I didn't lose my heart, Olive. I gave it to you, said Dexter. Didn't you get my note? Note? Nope. Olive was confused. She was staring at a piece of paper stuck on Dexter's wing. It was the note. Dexter sang the words that he had written there. For Olive, Olive, my love, love, yours, Dexter. The heart is a gift from me. Oh, I'm sorry. The heart is a gift for me, asked Olive. For you, sang a voice. It was Handler. He tagged along, and Weaver were still attached. She held up a strand that connected them to the heart. They were connected. They went flying over there too. Dexter helped Olive open the heart. There were bonbons inside. What a sweet mistake, said Handler. The new friends had a picnic of bonbons, biscuits, nut chews, and fly wings. They were surprised they had so much fun to share with each other. They felt happy on top of the hill. They felt like they were on top of the world. The end. It's a cute story. So, characters in the story. We got quite a few. We've got Olive, Dexter, the other dog, and then we have Weaver. He was the spider, and Handler, and he was the little squirrel. Those are all of the characters in the story. They're the main characters. And the setting, it's mostly happening outside on the hill where they live. And if it's real or make-believe, definitely make-believe. None of these animals would actually talk or exchange hearts for Valentine's Day or anything like that, but it's still fun.